plus b to the power 7 minus a to the power 7 minus b to the power 7. Common हो जाएगा this way 7 okay, it's divisible by 7. But I want something divisible by 7 to the power 7. So देखो तो आरो किछु common जाएगा. Can you take something else common? Okay, try to see 7 AB तो ऐसे ना 7 AB you have got common. Try to see if you can take a plus b common. A plus beta y. So it's something like 1 6 plus 1 6 15 20 15 6 1. Okay, this was the coefficient for 6 manual movement. Here is 1 7 21 35 then it's 35 21 7. So if I subtract this quantity is a plus b to the power 7 minus a to the power 7 minus b to the power 7. This can be written as 7 into a to the power 6b no? Plus 21 into to the power 5 b square 35 into a to the power 4 b cube plus 35 into a cube into b to the power 4 plus 21 into a square b to the power 5 plus 7 into a b to the power 6. Okay, this is so if I take 7ab common, it is a to the power 6 plus 3. No, 3 a to the power a to the power 5. This is a to the power 5 plus 3 a to the power 4 into b plus 5 a to the power 3 into b square plus this is also 5 into a square b cube plus 3 into a b to the power 4 plus b to the power 5. So the a plus b common जाएगी. Can I bring a plus b somehow? Plus b. A to the power 5. So can I write it with a plus b? Yes, sir. A plus b common. A plus b is जाएगा. So it will be something like. So if we put a equal to minus b here, no? A equal to minus b is the power equal. So what happens? A equal to minus b. Okay. The expression comes out to be 0, no? So it has to be divisible by this plus b. So a to the power 4 into a plus b. A to the power 4 into a plus b. So if I write it this way, it is plus again 3 lage na. So I put something like 2 a cube into a plus b. No? You see, a to the power 5 plus a cube b into a plus b. So this is 3 a to the power 4b. It's taken care of. What is left? 2 a cube coefficient যদি মিলিয়ে তাহলে একটু সুবিধা হবে. Oh, acha, yeah, you can do it in a better way. So you combine the similar coefficients together. A to the power 5 plus b to the power. When it is odd power, this can be factorized. So and this will be 3 into a to the power 4b plus it is a b to the power 4. Then we can take plus 5 into a cube b square plus a square. Okay, that's a better way of doing it. So from here also I can take common. Yes, take common to be more simple. Now simple okay, we'll try. So if you factorize this, you get 7ab multiplied with, so here it will be a to the power 5 plus b to the power 5. That is a plus b into a to the power 4 minus a cube b plus a square b square minus a to the power a b cube plus b to the power 4. We can always write it if the power is odd, for odd power. See, a to the power 5, then a to the power 4b minus and a to the power 4b plus, that will get cancelled. So we can write it like this. Okay. So again, if you take ab common, it will be complicated. Let us try it this way. We can apply this factorization formula directly here. Let us try it in a different way. Computation is easy. So I can write this one as a plus b into a plus b to the power 6. Plus b into, and this is actually a to the power 7 plus b to the power 7. Okay. So whenever we have odd power, we can factorize in that. So this is a plus b into a plus b to the power 6 minus a plus b to the power 6 minus, here I can take a plus b common. This will be multiplied with a to the power 6 minus a to the power 5b plus a to the power 4 into b square plus minus a cube b cube plus a to the power a square into b to the power 4 minus a b to the power 5 plus a to the power b to the power 6. Okay, so we can write it this way. Take one easy. So here, this part I can, so you take a plus b common, and this one will be in terms of binomial expansion, a to the power 6 plus 6, a to the power 5 into b plus, so 1 6, 15, 1 6, 15, 15, no, 1 6, 1 5, 10, 10, 5, 1, 1, 6, 15, 20, 20, 15, 6, 1. So a to the power 6 plus 6, a to the power 5b plus 15 into a to the power 4b plus 20 a to the power 3 b square. Sorry, b square again I go. B cube plus 15 into a square b to the power 4 plus 6 into a b to the power 5 plus b to the power 6. Okay, this part minus this part, a to the power 6 minus a to the power 5b plus a to the power 4 b square minus a cube b cube plus a square b to the power 4 minus a b to the power 5 plus b to the power 6. Another bracket will be there. A plus b into a plus b to the power 6. Okay, so we have just factorized. So now here we see a to the power 6 term will get cancelled. B to the power 6 term, that will also get cancelled. Okay, so we will be left with here. This will be equal to a plus b a to the power 5b 6 times, and here you have minus plus 1 time, so ultimately it is 7 times. So it's 7 times of a to the power 5b plus, next is 15 আর এদিকে 1 a to the power 4 b square, so it's 14 a to the power 4 into b square, and plus next is a cube b cube, so it is how many? 21 so everything will be divisible by a cube b cube, okay, plus 14 next again 14 into a square into the power 4
plus 7
and plus 7 into a into the power. Now we will take common again 7ab in this form. 7ab into a plus b multiplied with a to the power 4 plus twice a cube b plus 3 a square b square plus twice ab plus b to the power. এখন মোটামুটি একটা square. Okay, so now see this whole quantity, from this expression we can say it is divisible by 7 they divided, okay. But it is given that this has to be divisible by what? 7 to the power 7, okay. And it is also given that ab into a plus b, this is not divisible by 7, okay. So that means in this part which one should be divisible by 7? This is not divisible by 7. This part is not divisible by 7.
Sir, the bracketed part is divisible by 7 to the power 6.
A part
7 to the power 6
has to be divisible not only by 7, it has to be divisible by 7 to the power 6, because only one 7 we are getting from here. Yeah, it should be divisible by at least 7 to the power 6. Okay. So yeah, it may be divisible by 7 to the power 7 also. It's not. Okay, because I want the whole quantity should be divisible by 7 to the power 7. Okay, so 1 7 we have got from here. So other 6 7s should come from this part, right? Okay. So that is the main idea. So let us see if this simplifies. It will simplify what I am here. So there was 7ab into a plus b, and this one whole square again twice a cube b as twice a b cube, okay. Another one so I can write this one as a square whole square, plus this can be written as twice a square into ab, plus this one can be written as twice twice ab into b square, plus b square whole square. This is there, only this term is left. So can I write it as twice a square b square, twice a square b square and ab whole square, a square b square, twice a square b square plus ab whole square. A square whole square, this is 2a square into ab, twice ab into b square plus b square whole square plus twice a square b square plus ab whole square. So this is the formula for 7ab into a plus b. This is the a plus b plus a whole square formula. A square plus ab plus b square whole thing square. A square plus ab plus b square whole square. So we have simplified. So which is divisible by 7 to the power 7. Okay, but ab into a plus b, this is not divisible by 7. This is not divisible by 7. So 7 to the power 6 should divide a square plus ab plus b square whole square. the whole square will divide. 7 to the power 6 should be like this. Okay, so this whole square is divisible by 7 to the power 6. So from here I can also write 7 to the power 3 divides b square plus ab plus b square. No? 7 to the power 3 is then only the square will contain 7 to the power 6, okay, as a factor. So from here I can write 7 cube actually divides this.
So equal means like what? Equal means
Equal?
7 cube is equal to this a square plus a. Try that one.
No, equal or not? Yeah. Means we can take 7 cube divided. That means this is equal to 7 cube into some integer k. And these are all positive integers, so that k will be a positive integer. Accordingly, we are asked to find only one pair of positive integers. So then we can try with k equal to 1, k equal to 2 like this. So some easy values. We are not asked to find out all pair of positive integers. We are asked to find only one positive integer. So let us see.
Can we show that there are more possible?
Yeah, in fact there are more possible. Okay. Are possibility আছে? Okay, let us find one. Some more possibilities are there which was proved here. But that is a little bit complicated. Actually it is possible to find out all possible numbers which satisfy this. Okay, first let us try to find out one of the numbers. So 7 to the power 3 is dividing this quantity. So we have something like this. So therefore a square plus ab plus b square, this is equal to 343. 1 to is 343 times k, okay, where k belongs to natural number. K is some natural number. Okay, so now a, b are positive integers. These are positive integers. Let us have some trial and error method. Start with an easy value of b. Okay. So suppose that b is 1. The a and b are positive integers, so minimum value of b is 1. Okay. Suppose that b is 1. Let us see whether there are any solutions or not. Suppose b equal to 1. Let us check. Okay. If there are solutions. So we have a square plus b equal to 1 is a square plus a plus 1 equal to 343 into a. So a square plus a plus 1 minus 343 k is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. And this will have integer roots if means this is a quadratic equation supposed to have integer roots. So that means what? It is necessary that the discriminant should be what? Perfect square with the level. Otherwise it cannot have rational roots. So integer is also a rational number. So it's a necessary condition, but it's not sufficient. It's a necessary condition that this discriminant should be a perfect square. Okay, perfect square. Okay, so since it has rational roots, or since it has rational roots, or it will have rational roots if okay, I want actually integer roots, but right now there is no idea. Let us try with rational roots and see whether you get an integer root. So it will have rational roots. Rational roots if b square minus 4 is 1 1 square minus 4 into 1 minus 343k is a perfect square. It is a perfect square.
So already একটা প্যাট রেডি
So this is what so this is that is what is this value? That in a varuna ষোলো সতেরো আর এখানে 12 তাহলে 1372k না minus 3 is a perfect square. Okay, is a perfect square. So try to see is there any perfect square nearby this particular number. What are the perfect squares? So it's something like if for k equal to 1, the smallest possible here is for k equal to 1. So we 1372 আশেপাশে perfect square আছে। What are the perfect squares? 20 square is what? 400 na? Aro 30 square is 40 square is 40 square is 160. So it will be less than that, huh?
37 square আছে
37 square is what?
is 1369
1369.
so I can say k is equal to 1
Yeah, 37 square is somewhere here. So one possibility is that
k is equal to 1
k equal to 1. So for k equal to 1 we have k equal to 1. 1372k minus 3 is equal to perfect square 1369. So yeah, so this is equal to 1369 which is 37 square. So if you take k equal to 1, is this giving integer roots or not? That you have to say. Okay, for k equal to 1,
yes sir
this is a perfect square, so it will have rational roots. Now next I have to verify whether the roots are integer or not.
স্যার আমি ডিরেক্টলি প্রথমে k is equal to 1 নিয়ে নিয়েছি প্রথমে
Oh, here itself.
হ্যাঁ স্যার
And
k
then
is
you
equal to
also.
18 that is equal to 1
Oh, achha. Okay, yeah.
B equal to 1 এর জায়গায় K equal to 1 নিয়ে করা।
না
No. মানে here suppose that k is 1, then whether this has any solution. Yeah, it's all the same. You can do it that way also. So there is no other way. So one solution is, so we'll take a square plus a plus 1 minus 343. Okay, so it's ultimately minus 342 into 3. So 342 we can factorize 2 into 1 17 what? 2
171
171 no? 171. So 171 is actually you can divide it by 19 into 9 no? 19 into 9 is 81 and 171 yeah. So 9 into 19.
18 into 9
So yeah, then you can write it as 18 into 9. Okay. So this factorizes as a square plus 19a plus minus 18a minus 342 equal to 0. So one possibility is, so a is positive, so it will not be minus 19. So it will be 18. A equal to 18 is one possibility. So 18 comma 1 is one of the possibilities. So we can find out this one solution is given here. We can find out all other. We can determine all pairs AB that satisfy the conditions of the problem. Okay. So for that, some identity they have proved. Okay, so yeah, so let us try to find out using this hint they have given. Is it possible to find all possible pairs which satisfy this? what they have done is they have started with this identity, and they want to factorize this particular number. A square plus AB plus B square. Then 18 into a square plus AB plus B. They started with something like this. So how the division for 18 I do not know. So 18 into a square plus a square AB plus B square is equal to 343 AB. We have to derive it. They have written it this way. This is the identity. A minus 18B into B minus 18 or 18A minus 18A minus. So they have claimed that this is an identity. Claim this is an identity. Okay. So we will verify if this is an identity or not. Start with the right hand side and see if it is equal to this. Now the right hand side try to expand for see whether you get an identity. Into a square plus a b plus b square. Okay, we have this part. This part is actually divisible by 7 cube. Okay, 7 cube divides this. This part is divisible by 7 cube. Okay. Though the identity and just expand it and see. So it's 343 AB. 343 minus 324 90 actually. 18A square. 18A square minus AB minus 18 square. 18 square is how much? 18 square 324. 324. 324. So minus 324. 324 AB. And this is what? Plus 18 b square. So if you simplify it, right? So it's 18a square minus ab minus 342 or like 324. So it's 18 ab plus 18 b square. Okay, so once you know the identity, it's easy. How to get this identity? This is a solution provided in this book. So they have also credited it to. Most probably one of the candidates or one of the teachers solved it. IMO 1984. Second solution due to Zeza cos. So how to get this? There is no answer for this. Means you have to think. Okay. Means equation 18 and water. That is a difficult thing. Okay. But once we get it, it becomes simple. So the person who first solved it, he did it that way. Okay, so this part 7 divides. This part is also divisible by 7. Okay. So from here, what can you compute? 7 cube divides this part. Okay, 7 cube also divides this part.
That part also is there.
Yeah. So these are just properties of divisibility. 7 cube divides this left hand side. 7 cube also divides this 343 AB. So from here we can conclude 7 cube divides this minus this. This minus this one is A minus 18B into 18A minus. So from next part. So after this, what can I conclude? So it may happen that 7 cube divides this, that means 7 also divides this. Okay. So it may happen that 7 divides both. Can 7 divide both? Can 7 divide both the if 7 divides a minus 18b and is it 7 divides 18a minus b. Okay, then what is the problem? If 7 divides both of them, then what happens?
So if first টাকে 18 দিয়ে মাল্টিপ্লাই করে মাইনাস
First
এক্সপ্রেশনটাকে 18 দিয়ে মাল্টিপ্লাই করে মাইনাস
then what can you conclude from here?
we will get an expression.
Oh, sorry, 18a minus b.
18a minus
18b minus b. Yeah, 18a minus b. A minus 18b and 18a minus b. So if it divides both, then what we can write? Then minus, we just subtract this two. Then 7 will also divide this, a minus 18b minus 18a minus b. That is 7 divides minus 17 minus 17a and minus 17. So that is 7 divides minus 17 into a plus b. So from here what can I say?
7 divides b. 7 divides b.
Na b na.
So হবে তো প্রথমটা আমরা মাল্টিপ্লাই বাই 18 করেছি।
First one you multiply by
80 and then subtract.
And then subtract.
Expression with the
Yeah. 7 divides b, 7 divides a also.
18 into this.
Okay. So from here actually I can compute that is
7 divides b plus
7 divides a plus b. This is one because 7 does not divide 7. It will divide. So 7 divides a plus b. But this is the problem because the first condition says that ab into a plus b is not divisible by 7. Is not divisible by. This was the first condition. So that means the first condition here is violated. If 7 divides a plus b, then 7 will also divide this quantity. ab into a plus b. Okay. So that means this is not valid. Okay. So that means exactly one of these will be divisible by 7. Okay. So in particular, exactly one of these will be divisible by 7 cube. Exactly one will be divisible. Others will not be divisible. Okay. So this is what you have to write. So 7 may not divide both. It will divide exactly one of them. This is what they ever do. Okay. So either it will happen that either 7 cube divides a minus 18b or 7 cube divides 18a minus b. That is a minus 18b will be equal to 343 into some integer k and or 18b minus 18a minus b will be of the form 343 into some k. These are the two forms available. Okay, so these expressions will give us the values of a and b. Okay, a and b should be related this way. Any multiple of, take any value of k, okay, and the corresponding relation between a and b should be this. Okay, then root will be 6. Say k equal to 1, b equal to 1, so a becomes 18. Okay. K equal to 2, b equal to 2. So A is some other value. Okay. So here also, if you take B is 1, A is 2. Okay. But provided this has integer, this is the integer solution. So okay. We don't have to worry about integer solution. If you take the first one, means you are free to choose the values of B and K. B and K value you can choose freely. And for the second one, the value of A and plus 343. So it's minus actually. So it's all the same because K is an integer. So here you can choose the value of A and K independently. So the value of B will be given by this. So those integers will satisfy those two materials. Okay. So this was in INMO 1819. Both are there. So I did this because it requires only basic concepts. Usually INMO problems are very tough. Another one I think. Oh, okay. This also you can practice. It doesn't require too much complicated things. Let us try this. This was also not INMO, sorry, IMO, International Mathematics. So this book contains all solutions in IMO solutions. So it is very good. This book was given to me by Professor M.B. Rege, Professor. This is the founder of olympiads. Let A and B be positive integers. Let us try this. Let A and B be positive integers. Positive integers. Such that when A square plus B square is divided by A plus B, divided by A plus B, the quotient is Q and remainder is R. So find all pairs. Find all pairs will be such that Q square plus R is equal to 1977. And all agree that Q square plus R is 1977. A and B are positive integers, such that when A square plus B square is divided by A plus B, the quotient is R and remainder is quotient is Q and remainder is R. So to find all pairs, AB which satisfy this, Q square plus R is 1977. Acha, so from the first line, what you can write? A square plus B square can be written as what? A plus B, A plus B into Q plus R. Okay, this is the division algorithm. Where? So what is the relation between R and this A plus B? R is the remainder when this is divided by A plus B. So R should be what? Huh? The remainder is always less than, strictly less than the modulus of the divisor. Okay? So where R is strictly less than, this relation should be satisfied. R should be strictly less than N plus 1. So this is the bidivisional load. Bidivisional load. Because it is already mentioned that R is the remainder. Okay, remainder money, it lies between these two values. Divisional load. Acha. And what else? So let us keep it for some time. Also, Q squared plus R. This is 1977. So we have a Q here. So Q squared is 1977 minus. Okay. What is this? This is a perfect square. Okay. This is a perfect square. So we can find out. So this we can find out the values of R for which this quantity is a perfect square. Okay, because it's not too high. Maximum square something like 50 square. 50 square is 2500. No? So not that, much less than that. Okay. So you try to find out what are the possible values of R for which 1977 minus R might be a perfect square. So one is this is equal to 1. If Q is 1, then R is something like 1976. Okay, this is one value. 2. If Q is 2, then it is 1977 minus 4, 1973. R is 1973, like that. So how many possible values are there? What is? কত পর্যন্ত যাওয়া যায়? 1977 minus R is a perfect square. So up to which value we can go? See? minus R should be 1936. 1936 is what square? 1936 is 44 square. Okay. So 1977 minus 1936 is what? Minus. So R equal to 41. Okay. So our next 45 square is our 41 square is 2125. So then if I write it as 2125 here, then R becomes negative, but that is not allowed. Okay. So the possibilities here are Q can be 1, 2 up to 44. Okay, these are the possible values. So the value of R or the value of Q cannot be greater than 44. Okay. So therefore Q should be less than or equal to 44. No? Q is less than or equal to 2125 to
the right side
2125 এখানে 2125 equal to 1977 minus R. So that will give you R equal to negative. R will become negative in that case. So that is not. Next. Oh, the 2020. Yeah. 45 square is 2020. Negative. So 2025. If you go to 45 square, then it becomes negative. And if you go to any other higher value, it will become negative. So that is not allowed because R is remainder. It lies between 0 and okay. So we have an upper limit for Q. Q is less than or equal to 44. It at the upper limit is. Okay. Now we want to find out.
One is greater than Q. They rise between.
Yeah. So Q lies between. We can mention that 1 less than or equal to Q, less than or equal to 44. Okay. So this is one range for values of Q. Okay. Now I have to find out some values for this R. OE equation again. We have to find out some values for it. So let us see if it is possible. So we have from there a square plus b square equal to a plus b cube then plus r. So we can simplify this. I think either simplify correct. We can simplify something like this. A plus b or yeah, yes, we can divide both sides by this a plus b. Square plus b square divided by a plus b. This will be q plus r divided by a plus b. This is so we can have some inequality. Yeah. So this is r divided by this. And from here I can write this is strictly less than q plus 1. No? This is
A square plus B square तो A plus B to Q plus R.
huh? No,
No,
this is from there. Then you divide